y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quee. If you are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, for today's mukbang, I have a shrimp pizza, and I have a little side spinach salad. I just got cucumbers, tomatoes, jalapenos, and I just put the rest of the shrimp that I had on top of the pizza. Today we are drinking cucumber water. Toast y'all. How y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing down below. We do have a story time for today, y'all. So if you do like story times, crime show story times, please stick around. We're going to eat a little bit first. We're going to go ahead and say grace and get started. Amen. So how y'all doing today? Let me know. So y'all, this is just a thin crust pizza. It was just like I always buy like the thin crust veggie pizza, and I just cook up me some shrimp, throw it up there. Real easy. The pizza that I get is called a margarita pizza. I usually get it from Kroger, but I think Walmart had it too in a different brand. So yeah. Mm. Alright, story time, y'all. Okay, so it's a 17-year-old girl named Tiara. Tiara was a shy girl overall growing up, but she was real athletic. She liked to be in activities in school, sports activities, but she was real shy. But her and her sisters would like play, saying they got boyfriends in school. Y'all know how it is when you're in high school. You got the little play boyfriends. But neither of them had like serious relationships. They would be like, you know, play boyfriends, the boyfriends that you play with in school. And so Tiara ended up getting her first serious boyfriend when she was 17. She she started dating this college student named Isaiah. He was 21. Her family didn't really approve of him, but they saw how she was about him. She was crazy about him. She was happy, so they just let it be. Her family would see her less and less. And she was always with him, booed up with him. And her sister was really close. So one day, these two girls, they late at night coming home from the club. And they riding in this neighborhood. They almost at home. And they see like a white car parked on the side of the road. And then they see a couple, a girl and a boy, they fussing. And it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. So as soon as they ride past the couple, they hear gunshots ring out. So they ducking, trying to duck the bullets. And the girl that's on the passenger side, she ended up calling 911. But they didn't see anything go on because they're looking for it. But they still end up calling 911. You know, saying they heard gunshots. So the police get there, they arrive there. They see two Hispanic males lay out on the road. They check their pulse. It's too late for one of them. One of them is already like deceased. The other one, he's clinging to life, but he ended up talking. The police asking him, you know, they want to get his last word to see who did this to them. And they look pretty young. They look like they're teenagers. And the guy that's clinging to life, he says, they robbed us and they shot us. And then after that, they rushed him to the hospital and he ended up dying as well. He ended up succumbing to his shots as well. So even though they don't have a lot to go on, they do, based off his statement that he made, they do rule it out as like a robbery or something, since he said they took their money. So police looking for clues because they don't have any clues at all. I'm searching the neighborhoods. So the police is just riding around. And he see this car that stopped at the stop sign. He pull up beside the car and see this black guy with dreads and this girl. They fussing. Then it's like heated argument. And as soon as they see the police pull up, they speed off. Of course, the police think that's odd, so he speed off behind them. They begin being on a high-speed chase. They get away. They lose the police and get away. But an hour later, the police end up finding a girl just walking in the neighborhood. So he end up detaining her, putting her in handcuffs, and she said, what's going on? She is the victim of like a hijacking or something like that, but they said her demeanor didn't come off as that way. Her demeanor was like, she was real mad. Usually when you're a victim, you're not mad. You should be like frightened or something like that. So he said her demeanor didn't come off as like she was the victim of a hijacking. So they took her into custody. So it ended up being Tierra that they caught. And they also end up finding Isaiah too, which is her boyfriend, a couple of blocks away. He was hiding like up under a truck or something. Because I told y'all they were still patrolling the area trying to find out what was going on with this these two teens getting killed. So they take both of them into custody. They search Tierra records. They see that this is her first time ever getting into trouble because she's only like 17, 18. But she's not budging. She got like this little attitude, saying she don't know what happened. She was the victim of a carjacking. So they finally find her car. It's abandoned. And they come back to her car. They ran a license plate, came into her car. And it was the same description of the car that the girl reported where she saw a couple fussing. It was the same car. They run Isaiah's name through the database as well, but his is not squeaky clean like Tierra's. He's really out on parole because he had an attempted robbery case that happened like a year ago. And they named Tierra as an accomplice, but she never got charged because of her age at the time. So they learned like a year ago when Tierra and him first started dating. Tierra ended up luring her ex-boyfriend before him to like a wooded area or something because I guess he wanted her to prove that she, he was his. So she agreed to lure the boy, saying they was gonna have intercourse in a wooded area in the car. And when he got there, Isaiah pulled out the gun on him and beat him with the gun or something like that. So he ended up doing like a year for that. And Tierra ended up not going to jail because he took the blame. So good. So they arrested him because he on parole. He don't supposed to be in no type of illegal activity. So they don't have nothing to arrest Tiara on because they don't have any evidence. They arrested him because, you know, he's on parole. He don't supposed to be getting stopped or any of that. He don't supposed to be doing nothing while he on parole. So a couple months passed by. That ice scared me. So a couple months passed by. Isaiah's still in jail. Him and Tiara still having conversations over the phone. He calling her from jail. The police still don't have any lead. So they went back to search the area. And they found this ID near the scene. This ID belongs to this girl named Jocelyn. So they found out that Jocelyn is a friend of Tiara's that she had when Isaiah was in jail the first time. They had like an intimate relationship while he was in jail, which he knew about. And then when he got out, I told y'all he went to jail for the year for trying to kill the other boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend. So they end up having, Tiara and Jocelyn end up having like an intimate relationship. But then when Isaiah got out, they were still like friends without, you know, without being intimate. So they pick Jocelyn up. They go to her house, pick her up, take her down to the station, you know, asking her questions like, what your ID doing near this crime scene? So she kind of acting like she's scared to talk. She really don't know. So she just tell them that she lost her ID. So the police started listening in on Tiara and Isaiah's conversation while they're in jail. At first they all lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying? They love each other, they miss each other, all this and that. And they end up hearing Isaiah tell Tiara to go pick up some evidence from this location. And she's saying she's gonna go pick it up. He's telling her to hurry up and go pick it up before, you know, the police find it. And they don't know that they're listening. And then Tiara made like a comment saying, I'll kill her if she tells, something like that. So the police try to hurry up and get to the location that he tell her because he gave her the address on the phone. So when they get to the location, they find the two deceased Hispanic males. They find their ID and they find Tiara ID and they find like the keys to their car or something. So they end up picking Jocelyn back up and Tiara back up. Jocelyn finally started to talk. And she told them that she was with them that night. When all this went down, she said Tiara wanted to host a little party for him when he got out of jail. And because I told her they were still friends after he got out of jail, they still kept their friendship without being, you know, intimate with each other. So Tiara called her, telling her to come with them. They gonna throw him a little barbecue. But she said they kind of changed plans when she got in the car. She said they started drinking. They had like a whole bottle of Hennessy. They started drinking on their way. And she said before she knew it, all of them was drunk. They had stopped at his house. And she said she felt something was off because there was no barbecue going on. So she said at this point she was ready to go home. She said Isaiah started to come on to her saying, you know, we can have a threesome. He kept pulling on her, tugging on her. And she said no, she wasn't comfortable with it, so she turned him down. Sarah wasn't saying anything. She was going along with it. So she said Isaiah would get mad every time she would say no. So she said they ended up leaving. She see Isaiah with a big gun. So she said she's scared at this point, but she still get in the car. She said Tiara is saying like, just take her home, just take her home. So she really didn't want any of this to happen. So they get in the car. He telling her he gonna kill her. Jocelyn, he telling her he gonna kill her. So they stopping in the middle of the road. Isaiah telling everybody to get out. He told Tiara to get out, Jocelyn to get out. They get out. Jocelyn is scared for her life at this point. She said she thought about running, but he would just probably shoot her in the back. So she said she stayed there. And the two guys came from, they were walking down the road as this was happening. And the two guys are the two Hispanic guys that he ended up shooting. So Jocelyn was like, the focus wasn't on her no more, it was on these guys. So Isaiah saw this as an opportunity to rob somebody. So he put the gun in the two guys' face, told them to get on the ground. He told Tiara to go search their car because I think they was walking from like behind something and they was walking to their car. So he told Tiara to go search their car, see if they had any money. So it was turned into a robbery. So in the midst of that, she said she just standing back there watching everything, Jocelyn. She said Isaiah gets mad at Tiara. He cussing her out. Saying, you know, like, what you doing? You putting all your handprints on the car because she's touching all over their car. Putting her handprints on everything. So she get upset with him and start fussing at him. And she started kicking the guys on the ground. There's two guys. So Jocelyn said she saw her come grab the gun. They had like an AK-47. She see her come grab the gun from him. And she said after that, she didn't see nothing else. She don't see who shoot, but she said she took off running and she heard some gunshots. And she heard Isaiah say, he said, shoot that bitch. So she ended up just kept running and she hid behind some bushes or something. So I guess that was the time that she dropped her ID. So she said she ended up getting away, but she was too scared to go to the police. So she just kept it to herself. So Jocelyn ended up testifying in court against them. She ended up getting nothing because she didn't have anything to do with it. Isaiah ended up getting life without the possibility of parole. Tiara ended up getting 95 years, and she'll be eligible for parole in 2036. They shot them guys. They shot one of them 12 times, and they shot the other one like 5 times. But they don't know who shot because neither one of them said who shot, and Jocelyn said she didn't see who shot because she ran. But she did see Tiara take the gun from him. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was a long story. This video is, what, 29 minutes? It's okay. Hope y'all watch it to the end. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. This was pretty good. if you want like a different type of pizza, or you know, you want to spice your pizza up a little bit. Because I get tired of, I'm creative in the kitchen because I get tired of eating the same thing. So I'm always trying different things, you know, to do in the kitchen. Like I said, this is like a margarita pizza. It's not just like a veggie pizza. I usually get mine from Kroger, but I think they have it at Walmart too in a different brand that I get. And I just saute some shrimp, put my regular seasoning up there. You can put whatever season you want. And girl, just throw them things on that pizza. I'm making a little plain old spinach salad with nothing in it. And this was pretty good. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't y'all forget to subscribe to my vlog channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next. Bye y'all.